Summertime fishing, we always got to be on the lookout for a what. I love these little quizzes. Most of y'all got the answer every single time. Wow, that's a beauty. Good morning, guys and girls. August 16, Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, 35:2. Everyone will see the glory of the Lord and the splendor of our God. Everyone will see the glory of the Lord and the splendor of our God. My goodness. There are spectacular places to fish all around the world. Most of Alaska, it's like fishing a picture postcard. There's stunning beauty in just about any direction. Just about any directions. We took a Alaska cruise one time, and you could look out your window about any time and it looked like a postcard. And we were traveling down the river. When you get out and get a running around in Alaska, it's amazing. I'm told that New Zealand and Switzerland are just breathtaking. They're just so gorgeous, so beautiful. But I'm positive that none of these can compare to the splendor and the glory of the God who made them. The God who made Alaska, New Zealand, Switzerland. The God who made everything that we look at every single day. The Bible tells us that our finite minds cannot comprehend God's infinite glory. We also can't comprehend His love, but we can experience that love. We can't believe how much Jesus loves us. He hung on that cross and looked into our eyes to tell us how much He loves us. But we can experience it. Through Jesus, God has provided us, you and me, a ticket into the most glorious kingdom ever. Heaven. Heaven. The most glorious kingdom even. And get this, He has chosen us. He has chosen us to be set apart for His glory and for this incredible splendor. He's chosen us. He picked you and me. Think about that for a minute. God chose us to be set apart for this glory, this incredible splendor. And I'm not sure what to expect, but I wouldn't miss it for the world. I wouldn't miss it for the world. One fine day in glory, I'm going to open my eyes and be looking into the eyes of Jesus. I don't know what else I'll be looking at. I kind of think I'll be looking into the eyes of my mom and dad, my sister, my grandma, granddad, many, many, many personal friends. But I know one thing. It'll be heaven. And it'll be the most spectacular thing I've ever witnessed. And I've fished all over the world. But heaven will be like no other place ever. God's got a place in there for you as well. Here's our tip for today. Be alert. Be alert this time of the year for schooling bass in the late summer and the early fall. You know, I was on Table Rock here a while back, and I experienced some schooling bass fishing. Not much, but it's something that you really need to be cognizant of and to be aware of, because these fish weren't coming up in a big giant school and staying up. They were chasing shad to the top, and only 1 or 2 or 3 fish would be popping around on the top of the water. Now, we were in areas where we had a lot of fish located with our maps, our charts, on our Garmin and our live scope locators. So we were around schools of fish, and we were catching them down suspended 12, 15, 20 feet deep in 25 foot of water. But sometimes these fish would come up around the top. So we were always watching and listening. We hear a little pop, we'd throw our bait over there, and several times we caught a fish doing this. So always be alert for that. And when we say schooling bass, we don't necessarily mean a whole bunch up on top. Might just be 1 or 2. And that can happen any time of the year, but it's especially active in this time of the year, late summer, early fall. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, I sure do love you.